It is true. The space socialists are back. Welcome to our ongoing Let's Play of Stellaris with the Apocalypse DLC pack. I'm Austin Walker. Joining me today, that was the laughter of the left hand of the Commonwealth, Danielle Riendo.
The left hand of the Commonwealth and the spaciest of all of us.
That's
Hi.
true. That's true. Also joining us, the iron fist of our armada, Rob Zachney.
Death to Marauders.
Okay,
Wow.
well, good to
right.
know where everyone stands. How's it going, everybody?
There are Marauders coming for us, and they must die. And if we cannot fend them off with this attack, we will find them in their home soon, and we will
Okay.
burn them to a cinder.
Uh-huh.
If by Marauder, do you mean bad guys in Fortnite? Because I heard you did a lot of bad things to them. today.
Oh, I am the bad guy of Fortnite.
Oh, all right.
Shout out to the Arctic Sloth for re-upping on your subscription. Okay, here's the best thing. Ready? Check this out. Look who got a new mouse. New mouse.
Wow.
I can zoom in and out.
This reminds me a lot of the old mouse, Austin, to be honest. How's this an improvement?
Okay, well, it's zooming in and out when I want it to instead of
Okay.
randomly. So yeah, Space Marauders, right? These folks here, the Mandasora Ravagers are on their way to hit us. Thanks to Ghost2501 for subscribing also. Meanwhile, we've kind of finished up our cleanup duty over here. The last time we played, we finished the war on Kassam.
We really sorted that situation
yeah,
out.
it's all dealt
Saved
with.
A bunch of lives.
And now we're in this weird, the Rayab High Kingdom and their recently bought mercenaries from the Mandasura Ravagers are coming to ruin our day. My hope is that the sacred Ugarlak assembly will at least give us the heads up on as they approach, because we're pretty tight with these folks here. In fact, we have a defensive pact. Like, we have a lot of they're going to support us, and I think that's probably why Rayab has sent these marauders at us instead of fighting us straight out, because when they do initiate aggression against us, or if they do, that's going to be big. Something I've been thinking about, because let's see if we can have. So we have. Here we go. Let's zoom up here. We are in a defensive pact with the allied Kixlafran nations, which are Michael Bird Jordans. We are also in a defensive pact with the Sacred Ugarlak Assembly, and then the Rayab High Kingdom, who, if they declare war on us, they have. I think they have allies with. Yeah, they have at least a relationship. They have, like, free trade deals and a defensive pact with the Atrellan High Kingdom. So whoever goes in on each other between us two is going to have to face this whole other well-developed kingdom. I mean, I say well-developed, but these folks aren't great. They're inferior. Their technology level is inferior to us. They're not inferior, to be clear. I guess the Atrellans are also not that stacked.
Right, no, I think the thing is, we're actually on sort of the more advanced end of the curve here, so we punch above our weight.
And so what we've been doing is kind of expanding up into this new arm up here, to kind of...
Orion's arm.
I don't think it's Orion's arm. I mean, it does kind of look like a shoulder. It kind of looks like a guy shrugging. Do you see what I'm saying?
Oh, God, it does.
The shrug.
We need to call it. So when we appoint a sector governor, we're naming it.
We need
something.
Oh, here we go. It's the Oracle's Shrug, because here's Oracle's Grave Nebula, and then it's the Oracle's Shrug right here. Perfect, great. We need to develop all of this stuff that we have out. We were just kind of like in a gold rush, and we are also in the process, I believe, of building out one of these things to being a proper station. Yeah, so here we're going to build our ships here in Beowell. I think we're going to lock down Shutra as, like, a defensive base, but I don't remember if that was the plan or not. It's been too many weeks.
It's been a little while, hasn't it?
It has. We had PAX, and then we had something else. We almost didn't get to do it this week.
Yeah.
We had POX also, yeah.
Okay, so if I recall, I think the plan was, because that little corner in the shrug is kind of, because they have Sabtrock, which is the crossroad system that we'd actually need to secure it.
Yeah.
I think our decision was we would have, like, one of our strongest fleets
Up
just
here.
garrisoned.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Yes.
so the assumption is on day one of the war, we take Sabtrock.
Right. Our inevitable war. Yes. All right. So yeah, let's move it to. Should we move it to Fightus here? Maybe that seems like it has a great deal of. Whoop, let me zoom out again.
That is
Or
a
do you
good
like-
position. I actually like Paith.
Oh.
Do you?
It's a longer jump, but also it can't get bypassed.
Oh,
Very easily,
You're saying
like-
they could though, because they could go Tiramore to Suskal's.
But they'd have to go through Phylus, which we'd see. You know what I mean? Like,
Right. I see what you're saying. We could cut them off at the pass at Paith. Whereas if we have our ships at Fightus, they could go from Sabtrack into Paith, skipping us, and we'd be
right.
chasing
And then
them.
imagine
Yeah.
the bullshit game of whack-a-mole
Yeah,
we'd
yeah.
end up playing.
Yeah, I get you.
Like Benny Hill Sax is starting to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get you. That adds up to me. All right, so I'll move them there. Are they actually? Do we need upgrades? No upgrades. They're at maximum health and armor. Send them here. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Can I have?
I mean,
them?
that fleet can be strengthened. Like, we've got so much
Totally.
pop cap for our fleets, but
Mm-hmm.
at the least we should start by stationing it there.
Yeah, sounds good.
When you have to send your soldiers to war, your pilots to war,
Yeah.
do you give them like a little speech in your head, Austin? It seems like the kind of thing you might do.
It depends. You know, in a situation where like it really feels like a big deal, yes. But when it's like, hey, listen, I'm just sending them to go on defensive perimeter here, not so much. You know,
Yeah, anything can happen in space though. Space is dangerous.
Technology.
it's remarkably dangerous, Danielle. You're not wrong. Speaking of, I'm wondering if we should, because we know this other group is coming at us right now, right?
Yes.
Should we-
I've got a speech.
Okay. Well, I wasn't. Okay, I'd love to hear your speech.
I mean, I was waiting for somebody to ask me, but I guess I'll just
I
have to
want to hear.
volunteer
Okay,
that
I'm
now.
sorry, Rob. I want to hear yours.
No, but Austin had a relevant question.
Which was, should we
What's your-
position our other strike force over on the eastern shore here because we know this huge pirate fleet is coming at us, or do we just take the L and not give them the speed bump of Alicia Mendez's fleet? Of
You
Strike
are
Force
more
Titan?
familiar with this, but is there any fleet we can put in the field that's going to be more than a speed bump for the Marauders?
I have no idea what they're sending at us. I wish I could see into their base right now and tell you, but it depends if they're sending a ship or if they're sending a fleet. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they're sending like a unit or if they're sending an armada. Like if they're sending a detachment at us, then well, we can deal with it. But you know, if they're sending like a full force, like it ain't gonna go good. It ain't gonna go good no matter what we do.
I mean, I think we do need a fleet in that sector anyway. Like, just period. We
Like
do.
over in that area, yeah.
Yeah, but we might, like, with the caveat that we might decide discretion is the better part of valor.
Right, right. So wait, what was your? You had like a you
Yeah,
know, some sort of speech. Is
Oh,
that what
yeah.
I heard? That's what I heard. It's a speech.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's. I don't know. Like, I'm still working on it. But it starts. This regiment was formed last summer in Maine. There were 1,000 of us then.
okay,
There are
wait.
less
We
than
are in.
300 of us now.
Okay.
All of us volunteered to fight for the Union,
Uh-huh.
just as you did. Some came mainly because we were bored at home, thought this looked like it might be fun, and some came because we were ashamed not to. Many of us came because it was the right thing to do, and all of us have seen men die. This is a different kind of fleet. If you look back through history, you will see men fighting for pay, for women, for some other kind of loot. They fight for land, power, because a king leads them, or just because they like killing. We're here for something new. This has not happened much in the history of the galaxy. We are a fleet out to set other men free.
Thanks, Rob.
I mean, I don't know.
was
I'm still
beautiful,
working on it.
Yeah,
It
it's still
seems
workshopping
like,
it
I
a
think,
little bit.
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah, but you're doing it good. It's pretty good. You know what? Maybe workshop it. And by the time we get to like the second war, well, it'll be ready to go. You know?
Yeah.
The only part we need to change is Maine, because
Oh, we have space
we're in
Earth.
Massachusetts and we're in New York.
True.
And
True.
also
No,
space.
all our big boys come from Maine.
Oh, our big boys
mean-
come from Maine. Gotcha.
You're not wrong.
Hardy stock.
Yeah, the hardiest. We have some research to pick.
The firmament should be free ground. All of it.
Yeah.
Not a line divided between slave state and
It's
free.
good. I love this.
All the way from here to the galactic core.
Oh, that's far.
I mean,
defense army.
you gotta aim high when you're the Striven Solar Commonwealth.
I get you. If not us, then who? You know, etc. Etc.
Etc. He said.
Yeah. I'm gonna go start building stuff over here. God, I wish we had Sabtrack. Fuck off. I'm so mad.
Technology researched.
There's a rival somewhere, the great Ukapaknars, and the... Okay, these folks down here couldn't care less, honestly. Just a flat defensive... We don't really do many defensive platforms, but maybe we should be. We could also reveal some more rare resources that gives explosive damage up. We can get better missiles. We can get cruisers, Rob.
Oh, man. But look how expensive that is.
Yeah,
What's your favorite ship?
77
Is it a
months.
cruiser? Is it like a favorite?
Bigger ships just are so much more useful in this game. Like, it's like moving up like 2 or 3 weight classes.
Oh, hey.
There's
All
a good metaphor for
There's
it.
a metaphor I understand.
Yeah, I think the actual problem is that right now in the current meta, Corvettes remain the best thing. Yeah, that's what I'm Weasel just says.
That's not a good meta. That's silly. That's not how fleets work.
It's actually little ship season, unfortunately.
That's been tried.
Oh.
I'm gonna just get these guns that are cheap, and we'll have them shortly. Miner mandate fulfilled. Hell yeah! Continuing to mine shit. You already know what it is. Here's the thing. We have a lot of fleet cap, which is to say we can hold another 40 ships. What say we build us a 3rd fleet?
I love it.
Because here's my thought. We're going to have a fleet over here in a second. We're going to have a fleet. We have a fleet up here already. But I feel like we need a fleet for our western border also, is what I'm going to say. Because of reasons. So I'm trying to see if I could, can I dock a ship at a station? No? I guess not.
I would say we might even need a 4th fleet.
Okay, well, let's not say things we can't take back. Because of this. Because the Zatrakpor are now, hovering at an even 25, which is, not...
They still kind of like us.
They're still shitty slaving despots, also. And my fear is that, if we don't have something over there, they're going to push in at us, and it's going to go bad. You know?
I agree.
Alright, so let's build us a new fleet. I hear Corvettes are good.
This season's Corvettes are the best.
What is it? We have 836? Oh, there's way more destroyers than what we have here. Alright. Let's do 10 of those. Can I add more? How do I add another second? 1 second. Oh, there we go. Add a couple of those. What are our 2 different destroyer builds again?
I think one is a long-range, bombardment vessel, and I think the other... Well, here.
These numbers... Oh, this is the automatic one. Are we just using... Here we go. We're using the destroyer class... We're using the sorcerer class on both. Alright, so let's not do any of these culverins, which is the ones that they gave us.
Good name.
That's a good name. Wait, actually, 1 second. I just want to see what the raw numbers are. Yeah, no, ours are going to be... Ours are better. Fuck them. Get out of here. I mean, if these are the best, then, I'll take 20 of them. We're going to need a new leader here, but we don't have any extra ones. And I thought this one was ready to go, but
How do we get our leader cap up?
I think we might still have... No, we're out of slots. We could... Well, we have just a loose governor? Why do we just have one governor?
We need to inspire more leaders to join us.
Maybe with a speech.
No being has to bow.
Rousing.
Okay.
No being born to royalty.
Uh-huh.
Here we judge you by what you do, not by who you're Well, I don't know what the gender neutral, and really the species neutral version of this. Not by who your sire was.
There,
Here you
sure.
can be something. Here is a place to build a home or dwelling.
Gotcha. A home or dwelling? What? You couldn't just go with home? You had to go with home or dwelling?
But it's not the planets.
Okay.
There are always more planets. Until there aren't.
Ah, I see.
Until there are planets no more.
Boy, I'll tell you, this speech doesn't map directly onto Stellaris.
No,
like, it
not
turns
so
out,
much.
like, there's a lot of specific context to the Civil War that, like, doesn't really translate.
Huh. Weird.
That's funny. It's so weird.
Strange how that worked out.
I thought Joshua Lawrence Chamberlain would make a great space admiral, but here now I'm starting to doubt.
All right, we're about to finally get the last part of the shrug under our control. And we got better
Okay.
shields. That's actually super useful. Colony development speed, hyperdrive. Oh my god. Yikes. That's a long time to work on hyperdrive, a better hyperdrive. That's 112 months. But it's
hyperdrive takes
look how-
time, Austin.
Gravitic sensors is like done.
Oh yeah, it is. This is what is that, like a week? 28
That's
months.
like, think of the network of early warning systems.
How the
we
fuck
can
is that
build.
going to take us 28
I think that
months?
might be for the base number.
Oh,
It's
you're right.
2385.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
it is.
saying. Yeah, 2 months
Yeah.
remaining. There we go. Yeah, let's just cap it out. Here's a question. Can listening posts break through nebulas? So I really want eyes on this stuff here. Let's just cap that out real quick.
I agree. Let's extend our sensor network into into the Oracle's grave.
Technology
There we go.
researched.
All right. Let's see. Better lasers. Let's pause. More energy capacity, and also just a better power plant. That's not bad. Does the archaeology lab that is just a little too late for us to care about?
I wish this universe didn't get like drained of interesting stuff to explore so quickly.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh, they claimed. What did they claim?
Who
They claimed the
dares?
same. Yeah, Rayab again. Tiramore. They're like, this is ours too. It super isn't. It super isn't theirs at all.
Well, as Lady Arwen Evenstar once said,
Okay.
"Come and claim Tiramore."
It's fine. This is fine.
I don't know.
It's fine. So then, Rob, do you think Paith is also the place to put a defensive station, or should we put that at Phaedus?
If we have the resources
Construction complete.
for a defensive station, hold on. Does Phaedus control access to everything? No. So
No.
So Phaedus
mean,
that's just so easily bypassed.
Yeah. So maybe it's just, or maybe it's just, is it here? Is it at this black hole? They have to pass through
That'd be really badass. Also,
Yeah.
I mean, that is the most Isolone Fortress thing.
Yeah. Look at that. Oh,
Fucking
listen.
A.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, all
Oh
right.
boy.
Yeah. Okay. You want to come here? You want to come here? All right. Let's build us a
The
defensive star.
burp of the
Boom.
universe.
Okay. Well, now it's a little less badass. Just a burp.
Somebody's
what it
like,
is. It's-
don't build
the universe's burp.
fortresses.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Well.
fair. That's
Let's see what Sebastian de Vauban has to say about that, huh?
okay.
I mean, look, he's the main fortress designer right now, but
Okay. You reached. You found
Technology
one. You know.
researched.
Okay, where's this at? Okay, that's over there. So they don't need. What do we need? We're building ships here. That's just +2 naval capacity. That's starting ship experience +100. That's not bad. We should probably. No, that's so far away. What we need. What we. All right, how about this, Rob? How about we move our fleet back to the Maw and put it here, because then we can dock it and have it have
Yes.
reduced upkeep, and also it's like the fleet that's on the black hole.
and it's a
which is-
station fleet. Yeah.
Right, exactly. All of our space fantasies coming to a head. We get some more food.
Just the
going
thought of
here.
that is beautiful.
Weapons range. That's just for the starbase, yeah. Okay. for now, I'm gonna get us some food up here.
So, I gotta tell you guys,
Yes.
I went to a brunch viewing of the original Planet of the Apes this
Ooh.
weekend.
How did that go?
It's got me. Yeah, go ahead. It's got me thinking of several things. First, that Charlton Heston's character in that movie is such a raging asshole.
Oh yeah.
And like, I hadn't seen it since I was a kid, and I didn't remember that part.
Mm-hmm.
But he is such an insufferable
System
dick.
surveyed.
And I think it's even in the text. Like, yeah, he's even worse now. But like,
Right,
even
but
at the
even
time,
then,
Red
yeah.
is a total dick.
Yeah.
And second, that I really miss that, like, there was a time in life where asking big question sci-fi was a thing. That was like an event.
Right.
It was a
Right.
big deal in Hollywood, which is really fascinating to me.
What do you think? Do you think there is less of that now, or do you think it just doesn't get the same attention?
I think it just doesn't get the same attention.
Yeah.
Because we get good sci-fi now. It's just
Right.
it happens on Netflix or
Right.
whatever.
Right.
Or in a event movie, sure, but it's less of a
Yeah.
spectacle, I guess you could say,
Yeah.
or less of a Hollywood like tentpole.
I gotcha.
So
Unless
I
you're talking
wonder,
about something in the Alien franchise, I suppose.
but how much of this is rearward is like when we look at the past, what jumps out at us are all these great movies that do that thing, but they're separated from each other by a period of years. There aren't really that many of them.
Yeah.
We got, for all its flaws, Blade Runner 2049 in the last year. By all accounts, Annihilation is that kind of movie.
It's like
I don't know,
it's like in the wheelhouse to being in that sort of movie for sure.
Yeah, like I don't know. I would not be surprised if in 20 years, the next generation of like Riendos are saying something like, "Man, back in the day, you guys had it so good."
Yeah.
Well, that's because they're going to be, drinking from a well that they dug themselves, and there's going to be 7,000 humans left. And
Well, that too.
I'm imagining there's going to be some Riendos, because of course, right? I mean, it actually literally means without water, so that's appropriate. in
Nice.
far
Yeah,
too
you're
many
ready to
ways.
go.
Wait, what?
Is
My
that what-
last name
Uh-huh.
means without water. Riendo means without water.
Wow,
In
that's
French.
intense.
It's really appropriate, you
I
know?
I had no idea.
Wonder what that means.
Like where
I
it
think
emerges from.
Technology
Yeah.
researched.
I think my ancestors were not doing super well and didn't have a lot of water. That's
Gotcha.
Or
why.
maybe they're just
Gotcha.
wasted all the time.
That is entirely possible.
What if they were like legendary, like vintners, for instance?
That's entirely possible. It really is.
Construction complete.
Truly is.
Could I get water? No, only vin ordinaire.
Complete.
Now I've made them French, but whatever.
They're very yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, they are. They were. At least some of them were. Some of them were. I think by my stage, there's not that much left, but to an extent, there was. Some.
Rob, you mentioned you wanted more leaders. Well, if you give me
Yeah.
38 months,
That's a lot of leadership.
I
cost.
can find aspects of the self within the group. Finding aspects of the self within the group is natural and inevitable. Eventually, those shared aspects must be valued higher than individual identities.
Man, this is so the sort of like internal memo or mission statement you get when companies
yeah.
expanding too fast, and it's like, look, we got a garbage management team for our operation this side, but with these new precepts, we can find the right people to actualize our vision.
I mean, I just want to say we are really getting into some real choppy waters, technologically speaking, in terms of what's available. We got artificial moral codes, which we've talked about. That's the one that's like, just make it, we can figure out whatever excuse we want to do any of our edicts. And also, slaves are stronger. Stellar expansion, nothing like some space colonization. Gene tailoring, some sick gene tailoring here. Just in case we wanted to maybe edit out something from someone's genetic code, and then we have the collective self, in which you just push down the individual and lift up the group. It's fine. I definitely
Local
lean this way,
hypercommunication seems more neutral at least, but of course that's going to be overrun with Nazis in like 5 minutes.
In like 5 minutes, exactly. What was this actually? Let's just build a thing that gives us better unity. This is the opposite of Twitter, honestly. This is some bullshit. This is not an immense facility. This is like a big server farm. An immense facility equipped with avant-garde interpersonal communications equipment. The forum allows for the exchange of multi-sensory ideas and casual discussions and rapid consensus-forming debates. Unlikely.
Hell yeah.
Unfucking likely.
Hook it into my veins.
We are never going to build this thing. I'm never giving up a slot for Unity output, ever. Or Energy Siphon, which is a thing we got from an alien, I'm pretty sure. Which is like a bad gun, unfortunately. It's neat.
Can we have a good gun? Can we get one of those instead?
No, because this is like the society
Don't we want
research
people to be
tab.
unified?
Yeah, which is
I
why
do
I'm
want
picking...
You're leading them on a galactic crusade.
Leading, yep.
I mean, we've chosen to, like, everyone is collectively chosen to go on a galactic crusade, for sure.
Several bats in the chat says, "Avive on every planet."
Hostile fleet.
Oh, there they are. Okay, here they are. All right, are you ready for me to? Oh, are you ready for me to
What
click
do
in
we
on
got?
this?
What do we got?
Let's just see it raw. 7,000. Okay, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Let's see what they look
But,
like.
you know, if...
Lots of shields, lots of armor. You know,
If we put everything we had...
it would barely bloody their noses. We just don't have it. 7,000 is a lot of points. Fucking Rhizome of Aquamarine is gonna kick our asses.
Oh no.
I think we just have to watch this
All right.
happen. This is gonna be bad.
Yeah.
We should have paid
But
them
look,
off first. God
We've got
damn
a
it.
strong economy. We'll pay them off soon.
Yeah.
We've got a strong economy. We can eat this.
Yeah, that's really what it comes down to. That's how I feel, basically. Where's this construction ship? Hey, build some shit for me. Please. Thank you.
Construction complete.
Yeah, I know they're here.
But
Here they
should
come.
we get our fleet
Let's just
out
see
of the
this happen.
combat zone?
This one here?
Yeah.
Like, retreat them? Yeah, maybe.
Maybe get them up to...
I'll put them here, and then we'll see what's what in a second, but...
Mining station lost.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we can totally more than double our fleet. Like, that's the thing is, once we're not done with this push to the shrug, we'll be able to just build this fleet up to be double the size it is now. Like, we have 41 out of
the lasers are
89.
Pretty.
Yeah, they're very nice lasers.
Oh.
Damn.
Someone says, is there any way of scaring them or something? No. I mean, here's what I would love. What if... Okay. What if I provoked them, Rob? And then made them chase me? And then what if I chased them to Chazelian?
Okay.
And then what if...
So what if you led them to the heart of our empire?
And then in Chazelian, unidentified empire happens.
Oh.
Okay, you know what? I think this is a dumb idea, but I actually really want to see if this would work.
I don't think it will. I think this is going to cost us a lot.
How good is Mendez at getting the hell out? She doesn't have any of those.
No, she's never. She does not. She doesn't have any of the abilities that like stop her from leaving. But she also does not have the like quick get them out situations. The thing is, I think they're just not going to chase us in there. I think they're too smart for that. In the anime version of the Striven Solar Commonwealth, whoever makes that, make that happen. It's too good. Reginald14 says, in my multiplayer games, I'm playing with friends. I've been secretly using the mercenary AI to wage a proxy war on another player and then blaming it on his AI neighbor. That's very good. Yeah. Yeah, I think this would just not...
That?
That's Reginald's voice. That's right. Have you not been paying attention? That's how Reginald the 14th.
No, I mean that whale song in the background.
Oh, that's a motorcycle. That's a motorcycle in Brooklyn or in Queens.
Okay. A motorcycle in Brooklyn is my favorite. Well,
Yeah, coming of age novel.
Good.
All right, yeah, that strategy's not gonna work.
Oh.
Apparently Reginald is from the Twin Cities. All right, great.
Research station lost.
So is the Game King.
True. God, what if they're just gonna leave now? That would be great. They're gonna fuck up Slavla, aren't they?
Oh, blah blah.
Well, I mean, they're gonna fuck it up, and they're going to enslave a bunch of people.
And they're gonna enslave a bunch of people? That joke doesn't work. That joke doesn't play. I just echoed what you said, and then
It was a bold decision. Wait, is Slavla just zoom in on Slavla again?
hey, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's gorgeous.
All the lights. I meant that. I meant these lights, not the explosions.
The lights are going out all over Slavla.
No, blah blah.
We will not see them lit again.
I wonder
in
how
our
they're. I
lifetime.
wonder if they have landers. Do you think they have landers? They probably don't have landers.
Didn't we just see robot landers?
No,
landing?
those are me. Those are my landers. Those are
Okay.
me. It was me thinking, could I get together some probiotic assault armies? But
Construction complete.
no.
But our probiotics make planets harder to digest.
Oh no.
Oh right. They have the raiding bomber stance, which is a thing that if we were playing as basically space Vikings, we could have. That basically says that when they attack, they have like a special bombing stance that lets them like come down and steal people, which is what happened before.
Their bombers just like fly overhead and like slurp people off the ground.
Yep, big ol' slurp. Big ol' slurp.
Oh, just like the big old burp. It's the big old
The big ol'
slurp, and
slurp.
the big old burp. The universe burp.
The universe
That's
burp.
what a black hole is.
The
It's
Riondos
science.
of old knew a thing or two about thirst.
They sure did.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
Let me tell you. I come from a very impressive stock of people.
My hope is that they just fuck with Zanaya and Slavla and then they bounce.
Yeah.
In which case, maybe it's not even worth paying them thousands of energy credits.
Yeah,
you
if
know?
that's all they do, that sucks. Like if we're paying them like $5,000.
Except,
Like,
here's a thought.
I expect Sherman's March.
What if... Here's Raiders. Raiders hit Slavla. Raider scum. Wait, why do we have a special... Oh, that's just like there's a random special project on that planet
System
also.
surveyed.
God, this sucks. Here we go. You can emerge from your shelters now, humans. We have liberated a sufficient amount
That's
of
a
your
really
wealth.
lame. Boy, that's really unimpressive.
Helmsman,
Like,
set
if-
course for Suezuno. Let's depart this blasted region of space. It depresses me. All right, bye. That's okay. That sucked, but like, let's see how it's doing.
Fine.
That's fine. Just don't fuck with us again, I guess. What a waste of your money.
Yeah.
I just want to see how much would that be. Oh, they've not yet recovered from their previous raid. Okay.
Oh boy.
Give you some time to recover, bud. Uh-huh. We lost a couple people.
Disappointing in every way.
Uh-huh. I was gonna build a new, wait, I was gonna build a person there. 1 second. Are droids better? No. Are they the same? Yes, okay. There we go.
I'm thinking a lot about Planet of the Apes, and I'm going back to this in my head. And I think it's less that it was sci-fi with big questions, and more that it had this tone of awe to it. There was a lot of tone of awe sci-fi in the 60s and at least early 70s. Not that we never have awe sci-fi. There's awe in The Expanse.
Yeah,
But I
or
think
like,
sci-fi
I think
is
a
a
lot
little
of...
less naive now. Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people left Interstellar feeling that was a movie about awe.
And
thinking of
not
other
about
stuff.
a bad stopwatch and a weird parent.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big fan of that movie,
Ships
but...
upgraded.
I think there's a quarter of a great movie in it.
Sure.
But yeah. Yep.
Construction complete.
Alright, do we have a new spaceport yet? I was upgrading one of these things to be a spaceport. I forget which one. Wasn't this one? Oh, was it this one? No. Was it this one?
Again, everyone just needs to watch Spectral on Netflix. It is such a bizarre thing.
Spectral.
What is it? Pitch it to me?
What if Black Hawk Down, but they're fighting ghosts in the universe of Stalker?
Okay. That sounds great.
And also, they couldn't sync their audio with their photography,
No.
and so everything is slightly out of sync.
Wait, really?
Yup, for like extended sequences. I have no idea how or why.
What?
It doesn't sound like they used a ton of ADR.
Why?
So
Why that?
I don't know, but I looked this up, and like it's a known issue with the movie for whatever reason. Like large amounts of what they shot are just like desynced from the audio.
That's really strange.
A thing that can happen with like the tiniest discrepancy in speed of like the film and whatever audio equipment.
But you can't fix that?
I
Construction
mean,
complete.
it's hard.
Eh.
But I also don't work in Hollywood, so you know.
Right.
Yet.
I don't think
Some-
I'm hard enough for Hollywood. You know, as the
some
left
big
hand of the
time-
universe here.
Some big time Hollywood producer who's not a total creeper. Which like
Who's that?
I don't know.
Exist. Is that
Yeah, I'm
real?
actually racking my brain to think of like an example that. Anyway, look, some idealized vision of an adorably eccentric Hollywood producer is watching this right now and is like, "Damn it, that Rian Do is right. There are no big, thought-provoking sci-fi movies anymore, but we're gonna bring them back,
Yeah.
and she's gonna be put at the helm of them."
Oh, that'd be fun.
What's Shora Akdashlu doing?
Yeah, exactly. She's in everything I love, so let's do it. Oh,
Sorry, I'm
I would
debating.
actually fangirl all over if she was around, and it would be embarrassing.
I'm debating whether or not we should actually be building a third fleet or just making these really strong, so they can.
You want the third fleet?
I don't,
You do.
because this game still wants blobs.
The game wants blobs, but you know what is the biggest blob of all? Our empire. Like, just imagine anything goes wrong on our left flank.
I get
anything
it
at all, while
well,
the
no,
other two
because
fleets are involved.
the problem is here's the problem is
We created a superpower.
that's part of the problem. I mean, their fleet power is still under ours, but if we create a third fleet here that's like a 1500, we have three 1500 fleets, and they have a 2000 fleet. By the time they'll just crush our 1500 fleet over here. Or if they have a 2500
The 1500 fleet will fight around space stations.
Yeah, that's true.
And also, like, we put it in the field. We continue rolling out new technologies.
Yeah,
get
they
upgraded.
start. They start.
Yeah. It's a foundation.
Yeah.
The fleet is a hearty base
Uh-huh.
for the rich strategic stew we are building.
Oh, I see now. I didn't understand it was a stew. That was my
It's
problem.
strategic.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Only the finest, and only the best.
All right then. Then I better go into this fleet manager and make these smaller then. Actually, wait. I don't want to take away from here at all. I want to take away from here. Yeah, right there is fine. And then you.
So I'm listening to this podcast right now about the Battle of Jutland, and I don't know. Just the idea of like a universe where the small ships are the most powerful is just wild to me. It just seems so wrong from how navies work.
What's the hold up? What's the thing that's like no?
Bigger ship means you can put vastly larger weapons on it, which means that yes, like in theory you could Zerg it to death, but the vastly larger weapon is almost always associated with like greater range, and then there's also the element of like one hit from that thing literally like destroys or disables like any small thing it hits.
Right.
Whereas all the small ships, even if they add up to similar firepower, no
Construction
one
complete.
hit is going to do that kind of debilitating damage, which means it takes you forever to degrade that killing power of the larger weapons platform.
So that
Construction
works in this
complete.
game, except instead of bigger ships, it's bigger fleets.
Okay, so somebody's also saying large ships can't hit small targets?
I believe that. That's a
What?
thing. That happened for a period of time while I was playing EVE Online.
Oh boy.
What if I built medium-sized ships, or even large ships with tons of weapons that were good for hitting small targets?
Now you're just making sense, Rob. Be careful.
Construction complete. Technology researched.
Where's this new fleet
Ships
going to be
upgraded.
HQ'd? I guess that one should be in Seoul. Assign to base. There we go. We really need... Oh, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire this leader. Sorry to this governor who has never done anything. I don't remember who he is.
Oh, no.
Bye.
Ian Houston.
He's gone. All right.
Bye, Ian.
Do we want Florencia
Construction
Garcia,
complete.
who's resilient? Let me slow this down. Vyacheslav Skobelev, who is just levels up faster. Ethel Beauclerc. I want to say like
I'm predisposed
Beauclerc.
to Admiral Ethel.
Admiral Ethel Beauclerc.
Admiral
is very
Ethel
good.
Beauclerc.
Oh, that's a good ability too. Look at that, 20
it's
20% range.
Yeah, done. All right, I'm gonna add her to that third fleet.
Easy.
Except I'm not, because I don't think it's building that third fleet yet. It hasn't gotten there yet, but when it does, it'll be hers.
Wait, why isn't it building it?
Because it's
We've been in that
reinforcing.
screen like 8 times.
Because it's reinforcing those other fleets first, back up to where they're supposed to be.
Maybe we need more shipyards.
I've built 2. We're up to 3 shipyards now. I promise you, I'm doing the thing. Here's a question. Look, do you want to get this black hole observatory since we're building on
We
this
can
black
look
hole?
at that awesome black hole
Yes.
defending. Yeah.
Yeah.
Burp
That's
hole
just-
observatory.
No, wait. I have no idea what the ramification. Like, we
It's
should
fun.
actually revisit it. Okay.
You look in a black hole. It's fun.
The burp of the universe.
We got at least one of those. And we'll get another one when we go get Gargantua, which is a dope name for a black hole.
Oh,
Your leading scientist comes
Oh,
back
that's-
in like 3 years and is like, "We have discovered that when one looks too long into the abyss,
ah!
Yeah.
No, say it.
I can't."
No,
It's against the rules.
no.
Because you fire them the moment, like the second they say that.
Oh, yeah. They don't get to come back after that. Build those mining stations. Build
I
those
think you give them a damn promotion.
Oh,
They
is
weren't
that-
afraid. They weren't afraid to say what needed to be said. You know?
Why does this person have no science? Get out there. Go do stuff. Go automatic
Laser
exploration.
Messiah is asking how Shlavla's doing.
Back on its feet. I'm working on it. You know.
Construction complete.
It's like we're recruiting. I was building this robot here. There's a new person here who's going to show up and help get us back on our feet. I began clearing off all these blockers. Shlavla is going to be better than it ever was. Let me tell you.
Okay.
It's going to go great. It's just going to take a little time, is all. What if we could just make things better with Rayev? Oh, they're still slaving despots, huh? And they suck. That's the other thing, is they just
Yeah.
suck.
They're
Look at
not
them.
good.
Ugh.
Yeah, but we go back.
Yeah.
We're both in
Or-
the same neighborhood.
Ships upgraded.
Like that sound. Oh, our capacity overload just expired. I'm going to re-up on that. So I think we have the influence on it. No, we do not yet have the influence on it. Fuck.
Researched.
We're still fine. We're still on a,
That's why you needed
surplus.
that fiat edict thing.
Yeah, that's why you needed to convince everybody that,
Flexible
like...
morals.
Yeah. All right,
Or
let's hope we-
morality is a lie or something. I don't remember what it
something
was.
like that, yeah. We could get better mineral processing plants.
You know what our people are all about.
People, we fucking love minerals, man.
I love that mining.
They love to mine, bruh. I'm playing a character who thinks of
Stoner
rocks.
miners?
Yeah, uh-huh. Yep. I'm a stoner and I love to dig.
You dig?
That's it, yeah.
That's what they said. That's
That's the thing that
pickup
they say.
line.
hmm
They walk in, they see somebody they find attractive, and they go, "You dig."
They don't have to say much. That's all they had to say.
Yeah, that's nice. Nice that way.
See an article.
Someone says you have a good planet pretty close to your southern border. Yeah, we do. We have, where is it? Is this one here? I'm just like, it's a good planet. It's a very, it's a tiny planet. It's fine. It's an alright planet. Like, it's kind of habitable by us specifically, but, that's not enough to make me want to build, like, all the way out here onto a new arm. Not when things in our arm feel so shaky right now. Thanks to the Hamugler who is subscribed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could find like a big boy planet and just be like, all robots here now, bye.
Is that what you would do with a big boy planet in real life?
Well, so like what I really mean is a big boy planet that isn't good for us. Like this is a tundra world. We're like, I don't want to send humans there, but look, our probots are 100% habitable there.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
You know who could totally handle a tundra world?
A Riendo.
And a bunch of Mainers.
A bunch
Yeah,
of Mainers.
exactly.
A bunch of goddamn Mainers.
Well, my family came from New Hampshire, so pretty close, man. I mean, from, Quebec and then New Hampshire and then...
Gotcha.
It's pretty close, man, that's all. Close.
I'm being very careful, too, because I don't want any border friction with these folks until we get into something a little tighter with them. God, I hope we can get Federation soon. That's maybe my next big goal, because I'd love to actually build a Federation that does good things. Do we have a research agreement with them already?
Federation of Good, you might call it.
I don't. That's what it'll be called. Hey, friends. What if we had like a research agreement for 30 years? Boop. I like that they just sound like Wookiees. That's a Wookiee sound right there.
That is the Wookiee sound.
Mm-hmm.
Wookiee see, Wookiee do.
Mm-hmm.
Wookiee sound, Wookiee woo. I don't know.
It's a close one.
Something.
It was getting there. Alright, just ordered a bunch more ships here.
Hell yeah.
System surveyed.
That's where it should be. That's fine.
Construction complete.
Bit by bit, we'll get there.
Construction complete.
That's what I want to hear. Gotta hear those good sounds. Alright, here we go. This is the... What were we turning this into?
System
Was this just like a
surveyed.
defense?
So this is our wall, basically.
Okay. I may still
Construction
put...
complete.
I might put a crew quarters here, because that's where our fleet will end up.
It'll save us money, right?
It will, but I guess we could also put it here, which is like where they're going to be until... It's fine. It's fine. You know what? Yes, that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the fleet here.
Yes.
Here on the black hole. Oh, hey, there we go. Traditions. So we'd been going down a couple of different routes here. We'd maxed out Discovery. We'd gotten our first Ascension perk, which increased our flat research speed. We've been working down Supremacy, which is military stuff, which has like quicker build stuff on fleets. And
which we are doing right
there.
now.
which we got. No, we got those already, though. We already have those. We then would need to have this claim influence cost reduced, but we're not making any claims anytime soon. Here's the other one we could do. Form Federation. We must build stable and lasting partnerships with our neighbors based on trust and mutual respect. Together, we are far stronger than we could ever hope to be alone.
That's nice.
Danielle, I really needed more support than that's nice.
So anyway,
I liked it a lot. I was saying that was nice.
I know, but I needed
Claims.
why don't you have any speeches? It's going to make me do
what
the
is-
claims.
Okay, I'll
already.
make a speech.
no,
I'll make a speech.
I think Danielle was eloquent in her reservation.
I, as a Riendo, I cannot abide that. Sometimes we are a people who talk in gestures. Sometimes we talk with our hands. Sometimes we say that's nice when we really like something.
Oh, I
We're
thought this was
thinking
your
about how
speech. I thought this
nice-
was going to go into something about friendship and federations, and you're still talking about saying that's nice.
Sometimes you need a friendship federation to feel nice. And that's what you should do in your life, to feel nice with your friendship and your federations. Friendship is the bedrock of society. It is when we put down our spears and we decided to make cave paintings instead, to make beautiful art, and to brag about how big the buffalo was that we killed. I don't think they were buffaloes, they were woolly mammoths. See, they were bigger than that. Therefore, friendship is better than conquest.
I've often before now been convinced that a solar commonwealth is incapable of empire, and never more so than by your present change of mind in the matter of supremacy.
Wow.
Fears or plots being unknown to you in your daily relations with each other, you feel just the same with regard to your allies and never reflect that the mistakes into which you may be led by listening to their appeals or by giving way to your own compassion are full of danger to yourselves and bring you no thanks for your weakness from your allies, entirely forgetting that your empire is a despotism and your subjects disaffected conspirators, whose obedience is ensured not by your suicidal concessions, but by the superiority given you by your own strength and not their loyalty.
Wild Vulture in the chat says, in conclusion, friendship is a land of contrasts. Here's what I'm thinking. And I think someone in the chat pointed this out. The galaxy we live in is not a perfect one, by any means. To our west, we have a superpower that we helped put in place in our youthful naivete. To our east, we have a pair of kingdoms, each of which filled with slavers. To the north, we have people who flagrantly, despite seeing what we do and how we are the shield of the downtrodden, are pushing in at us at every corner. To their south, their more noble allies hide behind a veneer of what's the word I'm looking for? Not positivity.
Sophistication?
Not even sophistication. I wouldn't go that far. They're big bug people, Rob. I would say that they're hiding behind.
Wait, you think big bug people can't be sophisticated?
Oh,
Garrus was nothing if not.
No, he was not
I
sophisticated.
withdraw the remark.
Yeah, his whole thing was your bro who you want to get a cold one with. Yeah, I think given the fact that we are surrounded on so many sides by those who we cannot trust, by so many who would make us bare our arms, we need to cling closely to those we can trust in this moment. And let me tell you something, Rob. If in this moment we could bring the Kazam sovereign state, currently erudite explorers, currently a direct democracy of our own creation, into such a federation, then we may yet be able to write their course through history. We only have like a brief window for this. We know that they are desperate to return to their old ways.
They're desperate for a lot of things. Right
They're
stranded them on like 3 deserted worlds.
They are. It's true. But I think that's what it comes down to. If we can't build allies here, then the galaxy will forever be a bunch of squabbling slavers. And pirates, and nothing else to stand against it. I'm gonna pick Federation, and then I'm gonna see if we can form a federation.
You know, I admire the way you just shredded democracy there.
No, I was.
I do.
I was the third vote.
In some ways,
I'm the
my
third
speech
vote.
was more effective than I thought.
You know what? It turns out democracies don't work on speeches; they work on votes.
Do you know what's nice?
What's that?
Democracy is nice.
It is. It is great. It is nice. We can't invite the ally Kixlafron because they're at war right now. And we can invite our friends, the Sacred Ugalark Assembly.
Yay!
And should we form a federation?
Yes.
I mean, otherwise, why did we do this?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
It's nice.
All right. We can invite them into a federation. This will increase their trust by 1.33.
Tons of influence to spare.
Just that's all. We do have tons. We're making 5 influence a month. Boom.
Construction complete.
Oh, hey, and that means we also listen. We made connection with some fucking space capitalists. They're literally slugs. Perfect. Good.
So.
I bring greetings from the High Trader Joblug, the undisputed ruler of the Regan Trolbig, the undisputed ruler of our Regan Commerce Exchange. Respect our borders and keep out of our affairs, and perhaps our mighty fleets will refrain from visiting your worlds.
I don't love the
that
Ferengi
dude is definitely an Alice in Wonderland
vibe of this, though. The, like...
I'm just he's a little more, he's got the back of his throat a little bit. I'll bring him up to here. Now he's becoming Nixon. He's like a slimy...
I'm more concerned about the art, if I'm being honest.
Oh yeah, it's bad.
Like...
Uh-huh. It's a random roll. No one, I don't think that they paired these on purpose.
Maybe roll this random roll out.
Fair.
This is a little too
true
much
equality.
like next gen Star Trek in some ways, where
Fair.
it's like, well, what if?
Okay, well, the game picked a name for our federation for us. I didn't choose it.
Wait.
Oh my god!
Wait.
I didn't choose it. It just decided.
Look what you've done! Look what
That's
you've done!
not nice.
I didn't
Not
pick it.
nice.
I didn't pick it. It wasn't me.
Not nice.
We can rename it. We can rename it. We can rename it. We can rename it.
How about the Grand Not Axis? That sound.
We do have to name this federation, though.
Grand Not Axis. The Grand Six Axis, maybe? Is that better?
We fucking love Sony so much. Sony Defense Force. Let's go. Wow, they have a lot of armies and ships. Holy shit. I thought we would be the ones contributing more, but it turns out not so much.
How about the Nice Friends?
Oh, there it is. Sparkletone got it. Sparkletone got it.
Oh,
Shout out to Sparkletone. This is the Grand Praxis.
Oh my god!
Boy. Oh boy.
Swish.
Woo!
Welcome to the Grand Praxis. Yes, Score Cop says Grand Taxes. Yeah, we definitely collect those.
That's today.
So here's the dopest thing about having a federation is you can build a federation ships out of the best stuff every federation member state has.
That's cool.
Right now, I don't know that that's going to be particularly good stuff because I think our tech is better than theirs. But, you know. Oh, look. They're the same color as us now, too.
Oh.
Look. That's like a big deal. Here.
I can't wait
the
till the
Grand
Birdmen
Praxis.
are out at war. Can we invite our little friends that we
Oh, yes. Yeah, we can try.
instructed,
We
enlightened?
aided. Yes, let's invite
Corrected.
them in. Let's see. Oh, we can offer association status, but I don't think... I think the Ugalark Assembly is going to be like, no. No, thank you. But we'll offer them association status, which will increase their trust with us. So, yes, that's what we can do there. Who else? Oh, and then... Yeah, vote yes. This is... Wait. Who's the allied Kixelfran nations? Oh, yeah. That's our friends. Those are our friends, right? Yes. Nice. I don't like that they got to give them that invite and not us.
That's nice.
I want them to be in a federation, but I guess we can't do that until they're at peace. Close that. I guess here's the other thing is though now, it's like we got to start paying attention to like what's going on with them now. Why are they against Kassam joining? My suspicion is... Let me see if it says. Let's just see if it says straight out. Well, let's wait until they've accepted this invite. Yep, Federation. They're part of these. They're associated with us. Let's see. Acceptance negative 1,000. It doesn't... Oh, they will not join one. Oh, here's why. They're... No, I don't know why. I thought maybe because they were fanatic materialists, but they're not. They're like, we're not going to fuck around with those people, and I don't know...
Is there a chance they
No.
might feel a little weird towards us?
Well, the thing is, they're
Told
not...
us human friends. I don't know.
They do say human friends. That's true. The thing is, they will not join one with the Ugarlax, not the other way around. I think the Ugarlax would be cool with it.
This is like when you got some drama going on in your like friend
Yeah.
circle, and it's like, but then you make the mistake of trying to like squash that beef that isn't even yours. Like, but you're like, no, let's have this out.
Someone says materialists don't like spiritualists. Yeah, but they're spiritualists, and we're materialists at the same level. Like, we have the same level. I guess we've made that choice, and if we were AI, we wouldn't, but...
We should make them go bowling with us, and like everybody gets a cool bowling shirt with our insignia on it, and then we talk about our problems while we bowl. And see, that's how you deal with all kinds of friend drama.
You go bowling. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm down with it.
I mean, if there's one thing that Lebowski does teach, it's that nothing ever goes wrong in your bowling league.
Do we want to invite the Coalition of Hulong on to be associates? Also,
how do we really feel about these guys?
They're xenophile materialists. You know, they're kind of not great. You know, but it would just start building trust with them. It doesn't cost us anything, you know?
I mean, they're not the worst, right?
No,
So,
they're actually pretty okay, all said.
yeah.
Erudite. I mean, sure, they're run by
erudition.
Sure, they're run by an oligarchic executive committee, but other than that,
Yeah, we kind of were too.
and also Chairwoman Siv Ratov is probably going to look. It doesn't say she'll make a decision unilaterally. It says she'll consult with the rest of our leaders. So that's good. That's good.
Nice.
Yeah, it's sort of like you consulted about the Federation decision.
Yeah.
Where you were like, Danielle, say the thing I expect you to say. Ah, yes, good, we have your vote.
Right, they're friendly corporate scumbags. Exactly. Damn, it's such a bummer that these folks hate us so much. How little you must accomplish in your chaotic, unstructured society, human.
We got Federation now.
Yeah, we're the best, actually. We're incredible.
Tons of structure. There's like rules everywhere.
We're called the Grand Praxis. We voted on a new name by the fact that someone cool came up with it, and I was like, yo, that one? That's like voting.
It is. Yeah.
So the reason I bring this up is it turns out the Takashi Foundation, which is a bunch of theocratic dictators, are now in a they're in an immigration treaty with our new friends at the Sacred Assembly.
That seems cool.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's good.
They love religion. That's what they love.
This is what you voted for.
The Grand Praxis.
Yep, and you know who's going to be getting praxised?
Fucking
Our citizens.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Build a research. Oh, no, not you. Oh, you know what? Yeah, you too. Fuck it. You can do it.
Build your research.
You say praxis, I say despotic evangelism.
I think we're done building stuff up here for now. We have all these construction ships, but like, you know, who needs them? Continue to build up some ships.
Construction
Why did our
complete.
naval capacity get cut?
Good question.
Is that for Federation?
Federate,
Yep,
it is.
There we go.
Yeah, it is. It totally is. Which.
But here's another question though. If somebody pays off,
What is?
oh
my god! Oh right,
agreement
remember
we
this?
signed giving yes, of course. Do we? I mean, yeah, we need more research.
Yeah, it's a flat 10% research speed
Yeah.
boost. Yes.
Hell with it. Yeah.
Thank you.
like
We will
that.
continue subscribing to JSTOR.
Oh God.
I'm
Wait,
gonna
Space JSTOR.
Right, sorry,
Would you
space
like-
space JSTOR. Yes.
Space Store, I guess.
Yeah, Space Store.
Yeah. All right.
God, there's all these things happening here. Okay, yeah, let's clear these. Let's clear these off. Wait, what is wait, whoa, who's this? Who is the Ogi Naliek's hierarchy? What are their deals? Maybe I'm gonna say no to this. We'll see. Hey, they're a despotic empire. Listen, no, they don't get to hang with us. They're the literal gas bags. I'm gonna say no to this. They're a harmonious collective, which is great, but
Why won't you consider our views?
Oh.
Why won't you debate with us?
Oh no.
This is a weird one because they're fanatic authoritarians. I don't think they have slaves. Who could say? You know,
Do you just kind of want to squeeze the guy like a bagpipe though and see what happens?
just a little bit, a little hug, a little hug. That's what he would do. Yeah, they love other aliens, but it's not clear. Oh, you just did a dance.
Ugh, he got a little antsy there. They're getting.
All right, I'm going to vote on this. Should we let them be associate members? They're not full members. All right, no.
No.
Danielle, yes or no?
You know, I think we could give them a chance. And then we could squeeze their cheeks. And they would make noises. And that would be fun for everyone
We
involved.
probably shouldn't squeeze their cheeks.
Well, with their consent, I wasn't going to just do it.
Yeah.
I was going to ask, Madam,
If I squeeze you, you're gonna be cool about it, right?
I
release
hadn't.
your grove and
Ew.
pinch your cheek.
I had not noticed. I had not noticed that they have little faces.
Oh yeah.
They're kind of
Yeah.
adorable, actually.
I mean, that's kind of.
I voted no. I vetoed it.
But
We should be careful at this point. Because, like, here's the other thing. I don't want to send the wrong message. I don't want Michael Bird Jordan being like, oh, that's who you're rolling with now? I see how it is, you know? God, I want them to be done their fucking war so bad.
So here's a more important question about a Federation.
Yes.
So I think we were all agreed we were going to try to like kind of exterminate slavery from the galaxy.
Yes.
Like just that's kind of one of our objectives along the way of this game. Is our Federation going to be down with that? Like, can we steer this into like fighting wars of liberation and like forcing our values, ours?
I believe so.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but I believe we still can. The way it works is like the way I understand it works. The way it worked when I used to play this game before this update was that you would have this big fleet, right? That was like a group fleet, and whoever's the head of the Federation, it rotates every certain number of years, basically, is in control of that Federation fleet. So things happen. Apparently, Federation members can vote on wars. That's interesting. So we'll see how that goes. It's true. As it grows, that was always true even back then, was as it grows, the less control you have. Yeah, that's fine. But that's why we want Michael Bird Jordan, is we'll get that vote. You know what I'm saying? We immediately now are playing this internal game of politics in which we want to make sure this Federation looks more and more like us and less like this other group who is cool, who we're cool with. They're cool, and I'm glad we're in a Federation with the Sacred Assembly.
Are you glad?
Yes. They're fanatic egalitarians and
Okay.
lightly spiritualist. They can't use full AI rights. That's fine. Our AI are never going to live over there. Our AI are going to live here, and it's going to be cool. And good. And cool.
I like things that are good and cool.
And good.
Construction complete.
Construction complete.
So should we start edging toward
Tile
war
wall
with
removed.
Rayab?
Yeah, maybe. I'm curious actually what that looks like here. So like I'm gonna just pop out and just see what declaring war on them would even look like at this point. I'm gonna pause really quick. So we could do an impose ideology war, right? Whoops,
Yeah.
that's not what I meant to do. Declare war, impose ideology. And then it looks like God, I keep clicking the wrong thing. Declare war, impose ideology. I think we could just declare that war right now.
Okay.
But we
So
can't.
we should consider doing that soon.
Yeah, I think once we get these two fleets up and running, and maybe the Federation fleet also, now that we're giving up some of our fleet cap for it, we should also build this fleet. I think. I don't know how to. I thought I could just do it here, but I guess not. I don't know if this just happens automatically, or if I should be building. Oh no, I should be. I think if I go to one of my star bases, the shipyards, yes, I can now build the Federation class versions, which I suspect look exactly like ours, because I think our tech is going to be better
Yes, let's keep building ours.
for now. Yeah, I think once we max out our own fleets, then we can build this one.
System surveyed.
Socialist agitator sympathizer in chat says, every gun that is made, every warship launched, every rocket fired signifies, in the final sense, a theft from those who hunger and are not fed, those who are cold and are not clothed.
I think that's
So those
totally
are wise words.
Uh-huh.
That's a very good point.
totally.
Unfortunately, Stellaris maybe doesn't create a ton of systems that give you the sense that there are people that are hungering who you could feed, or who are cold that you could clothe.
I mean, I think I could make those. You can make that case for sure. The thing you can't do is or I think the limits to that are, except for those people who are hungry and who are unfed inside of the Rayab High Kingdom, where instead they are slaves. Like, we can make peace with that. Maybe we've decided we're going to step into the phase of our existence where what we care about are the people inside of our borders. And
Goodness,
and
that seems amoral and boring.
it's tough. It's a tough thing. I think, like, given the news over the last week, I think it's totally fair. There's a very good debate to have about the limits of what any given sovereign state's role is inside of the international community. To what degree we should think of ourselves as people who can interfere with in the places of other people, but like also fuck a slaver,
And not in the fun way.
Oh, I'm not saying we should just build a wall at the border. I don't know how you got there. Shout out to Tedified for subscribing.
Woohoo.
Do we have anything else that we have not built on our...
So we are kind of literally building walls at the borders, but
Well,
that's
it's
a military border, though.
Yeah,
which is a different thing.
It's a different thing.
It's not a wall against people. It's a
No,
wall
in fact,
against
we're
hostile
actually
invasion.
we are pretty open when it comes to having like refugees and stuff come to us. Thank fucking
Yeah, that's
Christ.
right. Migrants exist in this, like,
Yes,
sorry,
in this system.
immigrants, emigres, like populations migrate through societies
Yep.
in this game, and you can represent that, and you can
Totally.
be welcoming or xenophobic.
Yeah,
We
and
choose to be welcoming.
I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure.
Oh, we're super.
Yeah,
cool.
refugees welcome. Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
Totally.
Oh, hell yeah. Of course they are. I never would have been okay with that otherwise. I would have abstained from this stream.
Totally. I think we can now do that good edict, though, the capacity overload. There we go. And look at that. Oh, plus 53 each turn. That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, there it is. There it is. That's where we knew it was coming.
Construction complete.
This is now falling apart. This western wall with the Zatrakpor, the kind of the wall of politics, the wall of speech is falling apart with them.
Oh, no.
I think it's going to be time soon enough to deal with them. God, what a mess. I wonder if they're... I just want them to back the fuck off. All right, here's a question. We shouldn't have them go after the Rayab High Kingdom, right?
What did the Ray of High Kingdom do again?
They're the ones who called them at us last time.
I think we're better than that. I think we're bigger people. We don't need to act like that.
We don't need to hire intermediaries to do this?
We can do it ourselves.
Yeah.
I've been so unimpressed by the Marauders.
No, me too.
Like, it just feels like...
Yeah, I feel you. I'm going to
Okay.
move this fleet back to Seoul, is what I'm going to do. I'm
soul man.
I'm increasingly more concerned about Zatrakpor than... Oh, you know what? Especially now, because look, this border is now super safe because we're in this federation.
Okay.
Because the only way in to us through here is via this pathway, but they would have to go through the Ugarlak, the Ugarlak, 3 times. Ugarlak. They'd have to go through the Ugarlakian border to get to us, and so we would have tons of heads up to get people over there. And I don't want to leave this whole border under protected.
So you're thinking, like, first strike.
Not what I'm thinking.
Consolidated as a track war.
We're really going to consolidate the track port, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh,
Well, no, but I like,
System
genuinely, I think we need to go to war with one of these sides, because over time, is there a chance they form an alliance against us?
Probably, and then this is World War One.
Right.
I guess. Well, here's a question. I mean, they definitely should try to do that because they are literally the same type of beliefs as the people over on our west. They'd be fools not to, honestly.
foolish.
Oh, we do have the standing non-aggression pact. I think you're right. With the Zatrakpor.
Yeah.
God, but they are just carrying that Qassam sovereign states Casus Belli. Actually, I don't see that truce with us, the non-aggression pact. They have a non-aggression pact with the coalition of Hulong, but that is it. Let it run. Rayab is definitely the fight I think we could win.
And I think we'd win it quickly.
Danielle.
I have feelings
Okay.
about these wars you want to keep starting.
Uh-huh.
I just feel like, why can't we build bridges
It's space.
instead of bombs.
Uh-huh.
What's another B word? Beautiful architecture
Oh, okay.
instead of
What if they gave war
Bombers.
no one came?
Here's the thing I just noticed.
Yeah.
Rayup has one planet. Unless they have a second planet here, they have
is there any chance they
one
concealed it?
planet.
Did we just not have eyes on it?
I don't think so, because like we don't know these folks at all, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planets.
Think how
Bunkers, yeah,
easy this
bunkers
would be then. Think how easy it would be.
They got one.
It'd be a matter of walking.
It wouldn't be a matter of walking. There again, yeah. So there could be planets in the nebula. We would want to push in here and just check all of this. I wish we could see through that nebula badly. But for what we can see, they got this, and that is it. In fact, we would have to do this, because otherwise we'd have to push through the Southern Kingdom, whatever this is called, Yatrellans. I really love the Yatrellan High Kingdom and the Rayup High Kingdom as like...
They're allies, correct?
They're allies, or they're not in a federation, but they have I think they have a defensive pact together. Yes, they have a defensive pact. So they would come after us also, if we were the aggressor.
Ugalark would probably at least siphon a lot of them off.
Maybe. I don't know if Ugalark would be caught up in. I'm like not sure if that would, if being in the Federation, it must, right?
I don't know.
But regardless, we'd have to come in from up here, I think, rather than try to punch in here. But I do want the anime that is just about these two kingdoms really bad, the Rayub and the Yatrellans with the Ravagers in the middle here. That's all I want.
Wait, so you want to leave this part of the map untouched because aesthetically it pleases you and
No.
is rich with narrative possibility?
It is rich with narrative possibility, Rob. As long as we're clear about that. It's fine. It's fine that we don't actually build the thing, but it is cool, isn't it?
No, it's totally cool. I like
Okay.
it.
God. How's our money? Oh, wow. We can build a lot more ships. Okay, let's build some more ships. We'll start winding down here. Any questions from chat? Oh, look at that.
You have questions.
Little Zilla says...
64. Oh, sorry.
You go ahead.
I was going to say, Mix64 says, well, clearly we need the woke gamer in here to decide what we should really do.
Maybe not wrong, maybe not wrong. Could be right, even. What I really want is for this war to end so I can invite them into our shit.
So
They're
look,
winning
I just
that,
feel
but
like we're
barely.
a little bit adrift. Like,
That's how these games work.
Federation. We've got a federation.
That's a big accomplishment.
Yeah, I mean it's an accomplishment.
Wait. They made peace.
Okay.
They made peace. I think that we're gonna see this map change maybe in a second, unless it was a I guess it was a war of ideology, maybe. Nope, still slaving despots. But you know what this means?
What was the settlement?
I'm not sure. Wait, why? Oh, they just won't. They just aren't pulling it off. They're just not good. We can make this. We can make this happen. This is close. Negative 68. What can we do to bring them closer on board? We already have a lot. I guess the association status will just bit by bit raise their trust of us until they're good, I think.
You know what would really raise their trust?
What's that?
Big old bag of seeds and breadcrumbs.
I mean, here's what actually would. Our war philosophy currently forbids wars of aggression, which is why they're like, I'm not sure about y'all. There'd be a 50-point swing if we changed that.
Oh, goodness. Quite the swing.
And then once they're there, we could change it back. You know?
Technology research.
So this might seem funny coming from me.
Uh-huh.
But this feels like one of those choices you make that you make in the heat of the moment, and you're like, obviously, once we achieve this obviously good end, we will go back on that decision and return to our original values and be unchanged by that brief dalliance we had with imperialism.
Right. Right. Possible, certainly. Oh, hey, look, we got more leaders, and we have the collective self now.
On the other hand, getting claims on stuff would be good.
That would be good. It'd be useful. But then it's true. We
call
would
that
then have a nation. Ryan WH says, but then you'd have a nation that's starting aggressive wars in your federation. But here,
I don't want that.
except if you go back in time to our first recording, what we literally asked for was a nation in our federation that would be willing to start aggressive wars, so that we wouldn't have
But
to.
only against slavers.
Yeah, but that's what they would do. Because they are fanatic egalitarians. That's what they do. They're the Antifa of space. That little laugh was very good.
I can't help myself. That's very nice.
All right, we got a real dilemma here. Alien zoo or fleet command
a
limit? We could buy a zoo.
Wait, what?
We could buy a zoo.
We do not want that. Command limit seems like the way to go, maybe.
You don't want the zoo? It increases migration attraction, citizen population happiness.
Ships. What does a military academy get us?
I already closed it. I already advanced. I picked your thing.
All right.
Wow, did they cut in here and take space? They must have, because this is not how that was naturally built.
Wait, hold on. Look, start at us,
Construction
Vedmar.
complete.
Yeah.
Does that not look like a slug peering with wearing glasses?
What?
Like, look, it's two little eyes.
Yes!
Rotate it. It's a slug wearing sunglasses.
Oh, like this?
yeah.
Yeah, that's a slug. That's a slug. Wearing some sunglasses. Yeah,
Maybe a luchador mask.
It could be a luchador mask.
It's
From the notes-
Slug Sun.
If we built south from here, we could theoretically get closer to increase the thing, but like that's at most is going to be a 23 point. We're only negative 23 because of distance. That's not enough to push this negative 67 over. I say we run it, and if it gets close enough to where changing our war thing changes it, we can do it, but I really want them in the Federation badly, but maybe not quite yet. Oh, hey, we encountered some form of alien vessels. That's new. Hey, that's just wait, that's not... What?
Just a ball of light.
Alright, I'm gonna slow things down. What the fuck is this?
Oh, shit. Wait, no, are those the vessels?
Like the little things?
The little things in the cloud, yeah.
Could be. 1 second.
I love it.
Let's investigate this. Let's end on whatever this is.
Let's be friends with it.
Yeah, I spread it up
but
to...
I really think we need to figure out who we're going to war with.
We're not going to declare war this episode. It is 6:30, Rob.
Right, but we should, think about it.
I think we should sleep on it. I think we should make that
Always
decision.
thinking about war.
Rob Zachney. I think this is just a big electric ball. It's not that powerful.
Is it a great ball of fire?
Special project complete.
I think it's a void cloud, it looks like. Oh. Yeah, close that. Close that. There we go. An investigation into a peculiar cluster of debris in space dust has yielded surprising results. It is a particulate cloud bristling with a powerful charge of unknown origin that has no business exhibiting simple reflexive action, let alone movements with purpose. And yet, it does. There is something undeniably ominous about the hazy subject of the relayed video feeds. Perhaps there are things in the universe we should not tangle with.
Let's fuck with it.
Situation
We have a new thing to just... Oh my fucking god. What do they fucking want? Who are they? Hisma? Where are they? Which ones are you?
Oh, this is those other shitty Marauders.
Oh my god, they're right here. Can I get a read? Does someone want to have this?
Oh, yes. Yes. You Mark. We come visit your system. We save you from going too rich and fat. Yes!
That's fair. You know what?
The reason why you not make good to a Mark stew.
I like that they're basically personal trainers. I appreciate it. They're just trying to push us
They
to
look
be our
like
best.
personal trainers.
That's not it. Yeah. Here's $500. Have fun at the
Wait,
mall
that's
with your friends. Like, yeah.
Oh my god.
Bye.
You smart, Mama.
Close communication. Here's a 50. Have fun.
Also, what's the name of the the little guy from Pyre.
Oh,
Like
a
Rikishi or
Tizo?
something?
Tizo?
A Tizo.
Yeah, there's a Tizo quality.
Those guys are totally Tizos.
Oh, I love Tizo.
Tizo's great.
Tizo's great. Gotta love Tizo. All right, I think it's gonna do it for us.
Hold on.
Okay, what's up?
Scroll back south real quick. There was like an alien logo next to that one fleet, in the yellow fleet.
Which
right
one?
there.
This one?
There. Yeah. What's that little skull?
That's the Infinity Machine. We've dealt with this. Remember? This friend,
okay.
the Infinity Machine, that just hangs out there now. And hey, Kassam is here.
Okay.
There was another one down here. There was this one. Those are the Sapphire Lurkers, who are, I think, some sort of, space crystals.
Space Billy Crystal.
Yep. There's this. These are also space things. I forget which ones these are. These are the space jellyfish.
They look awesome.
They do look awesome. I think that might be all the space shit that I can see anyway. All right, I think on that note, I'm just gonna see if there's like its neighbor. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that good map mode. I guess that's probably it. That's why this is purple, because we're in a federation. That makes sense. We're doing well. I think it has started to come together in a good way. I really wish we could just get Kixelfran in to our shit, and Kassam for that matter as well. But whoops! I almost just broke a treaty with them. That was almost
Good Lord.
the worst. I'm glad we're not.
You haven't done that yet in this stream.
Nope, I have not. We didn't open borders with them because remember they are they are genetically predisposed to slavery, so we didn't want them to come in yet quite so much. Anyway, that's gonna do it for us. I'm Austin Walker. You can follow me on Twitter at Austin_Walker. Well, let's go to the forums and chime in over at discourse.zone about what you think our next step should be. I don't know if there is a thread for us yet, but there should be. If there isn't, I'd really appreciate it if someone has a chance to do that. Where can people find you, Danielle?
They can find me being friends with aliens at Danielle RI.
And what about you, Rob?
They can find me having really complicated feelings about the speech of Cleon in Thucydides.
Yeah,
he's not actually representative of my views, but it is like an interesting position that's staked out in the book. To critical passage.
Yeah, of course. Where's that online? Is that like you like a www or like a HTML type situation?
I mean, you can hit me up about it at Rob Zachney.
There you go. If you have any insight for Rob, that'd be great. As always, you can follow Waypoint, twitter.com/Waypoint. You can follow, that's on Twitter, facebook.com/WaypointVice. Sudan says, when's the next Waypoint 101? It's Fortnite. We're in the middle of doing our Fortnite streams. You can follow those right here at Twitch or over on youtube.com/WaypointVice. And we'll be doing a Fortnite Waypoint 101, not this week, but probably next week. Does that line up, Rob?
Yeah.
Or like after we've done this?
I think so, because we're gonna be finishing like on Sunday, right?
Yeah, Sunday will be the last day. Maybe we'll do a Monday morning one just to, wrap
and
it
then
up.
record sometime in the week and probably publish next week.
Yeah, exactly. Sir 5000 says Waypoint 101, 10 hours of Fortnite. It's actually gonna be way more like 30 hours of Fortnite, all said, because it's gonna be 14 streams
across the staff.
Yeah, that's true. All right, everybody, that's gonna do it for us. We will catch you next week with more Stellaris. Peace.
Goodbye.